Then I go to the gym and I work out 45 minutes to an hour, so that's also routine. It's always kind of the same thing, to do arms and delta, it's one day, and the next day the chest and back, and calves and all the stuff I do every day, form a little bit, and abs, of course, every day, and then it repeats itself, and I do this the whole week. And then what is also routine is that at night I do some extra cardiovascular work before I have dinner. So I go for in my home gym here. I go upstairs and go for half an hour and do the arm cycle, and or the treadmill, or the life cycle, or something like that. That is cardiovascular. And the idea is to burn enough calories so that when I eat dinner, then, which is very minimal, that it is, I don't have to really worry about calories or gaining weight, because the older you get, the faster you gain weight, the more the body picks up, because your metabolism is slow, so you have to be very careful with that. So those are kind of routine things that I do, and you try to add as many of those routine things as possible, because you do them without ever thinking about it. And that's what we need to do. There's certain things that we need to do that is supposed to be a routine, that's supposed to be kind of part of your daily schedule without you having to think about it. And so that's basically my kind of routine, and I'm a big believer in that.
Right. So I think a lot of people probably have trouble forming that habit that makes it automatic. I believe most people know what they should do, but actually doing it is difficult. How have you made so many good habits automatic for yourself?
Well, first of all, let me just go to a basic statement where you said that for some people this is very difficult. I mean, people should just realize that I'm not going to have any sympathy for any of those things, when someone says it's difficult, because there is a lot of things in life that are difficult. And you have to ask yourself the question right off the top, are you going to be one of those guys that are going to go and back off every time something is difficult? Or do you want to be one of those guys that says, look, it doesn't matter if it's easy or difficult, or mostly difficult, I'm going to go and crush through it. That's me. That's the person that I want to be, and I'm going to prove it to myself, and I'm going to prove it to the rest of the world. So yeah, there are certain things that are difficult. It's difficult for people to have a routine, but they just have to go and do that, and they should just work on it. When they go and say, do something very simple, I'm going to go and get up every morning at, let's say, an hour early before they normally get up, and just work on that. And then the next time they work on it and say, okay, I'm going to get up early, and I'm going to go and make my coffee or my tea or whatever, and I'm going to read papers, even though maybe I haven't read the paper yet in the last 10 years. Just add that to you, and don't even ask about it, should or should I not. That's the key thing about the routine, is that you don't ask yourself, should I or shouldn't I? You just do it. It's like we don't ask ourselves, should I inhale now or should I exhale now? We don't ask ourselves, do we take a shower every day? If you're a normal person, okay, there's sometimes circumstances where, like when I was in the army, where we couldn't take a shower every day, but so you don't have to think about it. But I think it's something that normally we do every day. That you go home after, if you have that luxury, or after you work out, you take a shower. Or that after you use equipment in a gymnasium, you wash your hands. So before you have breakfast. So there's certain things that we do, and I think you just add slowly to that kind of a routine, because it is extremely important that we do things automatically, simply because we know that the brain is very tricky. It pulls tricks in you. That's why people become addicts. That's why they cannot do anything about, like if they're into eating a lot, it's very hard for them to get on a diet or to get off eating junk food, because the mind pulls a trick. You have a New Year's resolution, or a goal where you say, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. And then when you see something sweet, you say, well, one day doesn't matter. I mean, no one is looking around, so I'm going to just have this little banana cream pie. And this is how it tricks you, because the mind, because you're an addict now to sweets, the mind pulls the trick that it says to you, it sends a signal that says, it's okay. It's one more time, will you care? And so this is why it has to be automatic. So if you get into the stage where you just say automatically, when they bring bread to the table, thank you very much, no bread. When they bring them in, they come and it says, any dessert, no thank you. Then right away you shut it down. So there's certain things we do automatic, and it will really help you to achieve your goals. That's the bottom line there.
Was that discipline something that you feel was just built in, or were you able to observe it from some people? Were you able to learn some of these habits, or really that what is difficult doesn't matter, just doing it is?
Well, with me it was a little easier, and the reason is because I learned that very quickly early on when I was very young. So I was like 4 or 5 years old, and my father already, made us get up early in the morning, and he made us earn our breakfast.
What did that look like?
So that was it's one of those crazy things that only someone that was in the military or that is a police officer, he was that kind of a guy. He was always
Ganon
police
ang
officer.
gawing
And he was
pag-exercise
so he was
lang
trained
ako.
like that, obviously, and so he wanted to go
Wala
and do
eh.
this
Ang liit ng
same
bit ko.
training with his children, with my
Liit ng
brother
tirahan
and me.
ko,
So
hindi
he
ako
always said, if you
makapag-exercise
get up
ng
early,
nagtatay.
you have to wash yourself
Ganun
with
lang.
ice cold
Nung
water.
exercise sa bed.
I have no idea why it had to be cold, but I mean, I